Chris and Kalina, because of those fires, we are dealing with some air quality alert issues, which I'll get to you here in just a moment. But right now, I want to show you a live look outside, and this is actually from Mount Wilson down onto downtown LA, which is quite a distance, and you can see how crystal clear the air is. It's still hazy, but we are seeing less fog this morning, and that's going to be the case as that high pressure gets closer and closer to us. And as a result, our temperatures will warm up through the rest of the week. But this morning is very comfortable. We have 66 degrees, as you can see here on our floor map in Burbank. Along the coastline, we're seeing 64 in Malibu. Already, though, 71 in Lancaster. You're going to be one of our hottest spots as we move into the afternoon. And our nice cool spot in the Inland Empire this morning is 57 degrees in Corona. So that is a huge difference as we move into the next 24 hours. And you'll feel already the difference as we head into tomorrow morning. So let's take a look at what's going to be happening as a result of that high pressure getting closer to us. So today we're near normal temperature wise, but we will be warmer tomorrow. The heat will peak on Thursday and it'll still be very hot on Friday. We'll get some cooling over the weekend, but I don't want to get you too excited because it is just going to be a little bit of chiseling. It's really going to be for the extended that we're going to be stuck in this rut. And as I mentioned at the top, we are looking at air quality issues because of those surrounding fires. And we have an air quality alert in effect until midnight tonight. And we are looking at the trouble spots in the Inland Empire as well as up into the Santa Clarita Valley, which you can see that unhealthy next weather air quality forecast. Those are those oranges. The yellows are moderate air quality as you get closer towards the coastline. So here's the troublemaker. That area of high pressure is shimmying closer to us. And as it continues to get closer, that summer ridge is going to be moving in and it is going to be setting up shop. And it is going to be bringing us, unfortunately, some very hot weather, some of the hottest weather of the year so far as we progress towards the end of the week. So let's take a look right now at what we can anticipate because of that. Let's head up into the Inland Empire because you folks are actually going to be seeing the hottest temperatures as we move into the approaching week. Today, not too shabby. We're going to be looking at 99 in Riverside as well as in San Bernardino, 94 in Corona, 96 in Ontario, and then the only triple digit is way up in Victorville at 101. However, if we animate this out and push what we're going to be looking at as we push into Thursday, huge difference. We've got 102 in San Bernardino. Look at that. Riverside at 106. We've got 104 up in Victorville. Then we've got 101 in Ontario, 100 in Corona. So a big difference between 48 hours, and that is all due to that high pressure that is going to be moving in as we head into the rest of the week. And so, as I mentioned, those changes are coming, and we are going to be looking at that occurring, especially as we head into Thursday and Friday. And that is why we have issued a next weather alert for all communities except the coast for both Thursday and Friday for that widespread heat. We're going to be looking at temperatures moving from the 90s, you can see, into those mid to upper 105 to 108 ranges. So that's that hottest afternoon in this entire year, summer year, especially for our summer forecast for the Inland Empire region. So stay hydrated, take frequent breaks, make sure that you check on your neighbors, check on those pets, and increased fire danger. And that is going to be really prevalent as we move in towards the end of the week. We're super dry right now, and we're going to get very hot and very dry as our humidity just basically gets sapped out of the atmosphere as that high pressure gets closer. So let's take a look at the next 7 days in the Inland Empire, from 99 today to 106 on Thursday. And then we start to cool off into the mid-90s by the beginning of next week. So it's a really 3 to 4 day haul here that we're going to see some very hot temps. In the valley, we're going to go from 97 today to 106 on Thursday, 105 on Friday. So it's going to be a really tough end of the week. And then looking at the LA and OC Metro, we're starting out with just a touch of a little bit of that fog, but already by Thursday and Friday, we will be in those low 90s and then mid to low 80s back by next week. So as we push forward, it's a tough end of the week, but we'll get through it, and then it'll be much better on the backside. Back to you.